Andrew, we're here today at Wolverhampton University, the School of Engineering. It's a great collaborative event. Now, can you tell me how you are supporting this event and what machine you are exhibiting here?
Well, Warwick Machine Tools are supporting this event by being here to help with customers, help with the people who are interested in the manufacturing process, primarily with the Excetek V650 wire EDM machine.
Now, for people that are unfamiliar with this technology, can you explain, in layman's terms, what it actually does and how it works?
Warwick Machine Tools supplied this machine for Wolverhampton University primarily to remove printed parts, additive manufactured parts from their base plate or support structures.
And in certain scenarios, you wouldn't be able to do that on a milling machine or on a lathe?
It's not possible, no. They want an accurate cut. They are cutting in very difficult conditions. There are powder material left within the components, so it's a difficult part to cut, and they chose the Excetek because it's versatile and well capable of cutting those sort of parts.
In your opinion, how important is it for the students to have this type of technology from this young age? I know me personally, I didn't have this technology available to me. And how versatile is this equipment for other work too?
I think the wire erosion machines are normally thought of as being used in press tools and mold making, but they're used in many different applications in engineering, as vast as milling or turning, and many different components can be made on a wire erosion machine.
So you're saying there is a misconception of what wire eroding machines are used for? And can you give me an example of a part that maybe you would usually see being manufactured on a milling machine or a lathe that you could quite easily do on a wire eroding machine?
The beauty of wire erosion is, it's a non-contact process, so you're not actually touching the material. If anything, you're removing stress from the material. It will cut anything that's conductive, and more difficult to machine materials are as easy on a wire erosion machine as mild steel. So you've got that advantage. You've got 5-axis operation. You can produce different profiles, top and bottom, and you can cut parts with the rotary axis. You can cut parts up to 800 a meter thick. You can stack parts. So it's a process which gives you lots of versatility, certainly for small volume production. The
capacity within that small envelope really opens itself up to a lot of components, especially when you talk of the thickness of the part and how easily it can go through the part. But what about a real live component that maybe you were doing on a milling machine that you could actually put onto this piece of equipment, a gear for example?
As we explained a little bit earlier, you can produce a gear on this machine to an as-ground finish. So if you were producing a small amount of gear wheels, you could put a heat-treated blank on a wire machine with 2 start holes in it. You could machine the internal spline, you could machine the outside gear form, and end up with a finished gear with a surface finish as ground. And some companies, certainly some Formula 1 companies in the past, have taken that advantage to suit their production, get a quick turnaround on a gear form, quick turnaround on a change of program, a change of number of teeth in a gear that doesn't need the broach, the grind, the heat treatment. You can program it on this machine and it's probably going to be finished in a matter of hours.
So, the University of Wolverhampton have got this machine for a purpose here for their additive manufacturing and to remove the parts from their plate. However, the students now have got this technology available to them to kind of think out the box really when they go and work in their placement, when they're finished here at the university. It's quite important, isn't it, that they're aware of this technology and how they can implement it into their placement in the future. There's lots more work that it can actually do.
Yeah, I think if you understand what a wire machine can do, it can certainly broaden your horizons, open the boxes, think about different ways of making something, especially if it's a difficult to machine material, an expensive material. An expensive 5-axis wire milling operation would have expensive tooling, an expensive machine to produce something. On the wire machine, it can be done probably more effectively, more cost effectively.